My favorite form of writing has always been the love letter. I don't just mean red envelope addressed to my dearest type beats, just an honest expression of love signed with your name. My first collection of poems was titled Love Letters. Each individual poem was named after its muse. There was one to Kim, the first guy I kissed. One to Nelson, a guitar player from New Mexico. And there was one titled, To Whom It May Concern. I couldn't address my abuser directly while her friends sat in my classes. And there's one titled, To Momma. That's a love letter I can never manage to finish. I've also never written myself a love letter. In fact, across the dozens of notebooks I filled with writing, I can count the number of times I've mentioned myself positively on a single hand. Each time that I go to write these letters, I'm reminded of all of the words that seem to be piling up. But the only exception of writing about myself positively is in my stories. Of course, I'm a mediocre author, so all of my characters are self-inserts. Idealized, loving, wearing bodies I wish I could. Longer hair, soft-spoken poets. Silver-tongued and with so much dialogue, all you can picture is a talking head. Very rarely women. I can't write that far idealized. And part of me seems to think that if a real woman were to ever read the female characters that I write, they'd laugh and say, "This is what you see yourself as? This is what you see us as?" And all of these characters die. Never peacefully and rarely heroic. I can't seem to give them a happy ending. Our bodies weren't made to hold such a thing. And I remember that it's difficult to write these stories for a reason. But every funeral I give those characters is jovial. There's laughter and dancing and friends speaking words that they never had the guts to say before. They're love letters. Is this what I'll feel when I finally kill this body? Once the hormone replacement therapy has run its course and I've forgotten to put the gravel in my voice. Once my shoulders have been crushed to powder and once my leg cut off at the ankle, removing my need for a size 13 shoe, will I love my body then? Will I love my stomach and the set of my brow? Or will I mourn? This is just another 2 pages written. My mama told me that I would make an ugly girl. I was 14. She saw a man in a dress on the YouTube video I was watching, and I wonder if she saw myself before I saw me all those years ago. I wonder if she felt fear. My mama doesn't know. So I live. I can't imagine living in a way that my mama doesn't see me. Maybe one day I'll tell mama who I feel. Maybe she'll love me. Maybe I'll call in the prescription while she grabs the saw. Maybe she'd hate me. I don't know what I would do then. Either way, I would die. And either way, I'm throwing myself a funeral. So maybe then, maybe the day I tell Mama who I am, maybe that's when I'll write myself a love letter.